everybody, it's Chase with AV Pop Culture again, and today we are here to do a little haul video and an unboxing of a scary, awesome set from Umbrella, and I am talking about the Caligula Ultimate Cut Ultimate Power Set. So pop that tape in, I got you, let's go do this. All right, so Caligula, I also got in this set. I've been waiting on a while. The Super Mario Brothers, the 1-Up collection here, the 1-Up set, so like reprint. These two sets together are probably 15 pounds. These are huge. We're going to open this one, but I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, so we're going to just open this one real quick, and then we're going to get to that Caligula set and open it because that movie is not just famous, it is infamous, and we're going to talk about everything that's in it. But let's open up, got my handy dandy tool here. Let's open up this Mario set. This is like the first time I've gotten any big sets ever from Umbrella, and I bought these months ago. I actually had to wait on this for a long time because I placed it with an order for this, so I had to wait till this came out to get this because they shipped them together. That way I got free shipping. So this has, and I know a lot of you guys have seen it, this has the big book with it here. And I mean big book. Tons of pictures, makeup, all kinds of stuff in this book. You hear it's like just solid. Super cool. Talks about the animatronics. This isn't like something that was thrown together, y'all. This is something that somebody put a shit ton of work into. I mean, there is all kinds of pictures behind the scenes, information, all kinds of stuff on here. I cannot wait to dive into This Ain't No Game. Now, I remember when this came out, because I was like maybe 11, I think, when this came out. And got info about the production. You know, famously, Arnold Schwarzenegger was supposed to be in this movie initially. It's almost like now people can't remember that this movie happened. This movie happened. And there it is. So super cool big book of stuff there. That's one book. This Ain't No Game, a collection of behind the scenes experiences and art. And then this is the Super Mario Brothers, the scripts. So I guess this is the different scripts for the movie. Super Mario Bros. That is very cool. First draft. Oh, 1992. So no, I was probably a teenager when this came out. It was a couple of years later. Than I was thinking it was 1991 for some reason. 90 or 91. But you got the whole script in here. That's super cool. You can read the script. And if you've never read a script before, I like super recommend that you read a script and get an idea of what it takes to get from there to what you see on TV. It's super cool. But yeah, you got all the scripts in here, the different versions of the scripts. Very awesome. I will look at that. You have another official movie magazine here. More stuff. I mean, this set's blowing me away. The amount of stuff that you have in here. And I know a lot of you have seen this already, but I just kind of wanted to go through it since I got this from Umbrella. And then you have the art cards here. So if all those pictures weren't enough, you're going to get some art cards from the film. Yes, I probably haven't seen this movie since 95, maybe. I can't wait to watch this one with my son, who's a huge Mario fan. Big gamer. He's doing like he's either doing schoolwork, playing football, or playing video games when he's not watching movies with me. My daughter's the same way. They both like Mario. Um, they can't wait for the Universal Studios Epic Universe to open with Mario Land. And then, did I get a Trust the Fungus? Or did they all say Trust the Fungus on the back? This says Trust the Fungus. No, this is the one up. I guess so. They all say Trust the Fungus on the back of the slipcover. Very cool. And slide it out of here. There's your slipcover. Trust the Fungus. The 4K multi-disc set in here on top of everything. And then in here, you guys know how I like them. You've got posters. I'm not going to unfold them all the way. This is a hell of a set, y'all. A hell of a set. I mean, I guess the Trust the Fungus, maybe like one of the books was hardbound instead of, I really don't know what the difference is. But this is already a nice like 7-pound set here. So I can't wait to check this out. We'll watch this all together. I'm very excited. Like, I only have like maybe 2 other Umbrella releases at all in my collection so far. And this is my first like big collector set from Umbrella. If I can get it all back in this box, it'll be awesome. I mean, y'all hear that? That is... Man, that thing is loaded. Loaded. So there's the Super Mario set. Now it's time for what you've all been waiting for, because I've seen nobody do this yet. Here is the Caligula set. Now, this has 5 cuts of the film in this set. 5 cuts. If you've seen one of the cuts that's out there, you know that there's parts of it that's basically a porno movie. Like, it shows full genitalia, it shows full oral sex, it shows full, like, unsimulated sex happening. So there's that cut of the film in here. The complete and utter uncensored cut is in here. There is also in here, and I'm going to read it to you, but you can have a look at it here. There is a brand new 4K HDR restoration and reconstruction from the original camera negative on a 100 gigabyte disc. Now, here's the thing. The ultimate cut of this film they're putting together, use this one cut of this film. There is not one single frame, supposedly, that's ever been seen before. This movie was basically shot twice, right? And there was enough for them to put together an entire movie, full movie, another cut of this movie, with footage that has never been seen before, that was never used before in the movie. So that is very intriguing. The ultimate cut is 173 minutes long. The unrated, uncensored cut, which is the one I was just talking about, this pretty infamous, is 156 minutes long. The Italian cut is 124 minutes long. The Australian rated cut is down to 102 minutes. So that'll tell you that they had to chop 51 minutes of it, of the uncensored cut, off in order to get a rating. There is also a pre-release cut of this movie that is 153 minutes. So it's 3 minutes less than the uncensored cut. I don't even know where to begin to start. I will eventually do a review of all of this. This is going to take some time because those are like 2 and 3 hour long cuts there. So only the new Ultimate cut is on a 4K. All right. The other cuts are on Blu-ray discs. So this is a 4-disc set here with the movies, and I think it has one extra set of or one extra disc. It's 4 total discs, right? The Ultimate 100 almost 3 hour cut is new cut is on the 4K. Now I'm interested because most of us here in the US, even though we've seen some of that with like the hardcore, basically hardcore sex in it, that's still not a lot of times what you're seeing still not the full unrated, uncensored cut. So I'm like, what could they have in there? There's an audio with new stuff. There's an audio commentary with Heather Drain, an audio commentary with actor Malcolm McDowell, moderated by Nick Redman, an audio commentary with actress Helen Mirren, Alan Jones, and James Ellis Chafin, audio commentary with on-set writer Ernest Volkman, Caligula, The Rise and Fall and Resurrection, a video essay by Jarrett Gran. Thomas Negevin and Aaron Shaps discuss Caligula, the Ultimate cut. Thomas Negevin and on Caligula at Cannes. A post-screening Q&A with Malcolm McDowell at Fantastic Film Festival in 2023. A Q&A with Malcolm McDowell and Thomas Negevin at Fantastic Film Festival 2023. It says hours and hours of archival footage, including deleted scenes, alternate scenes, behind the scenes, documentaries, featurettes, and interviews with Tinto Brass, the John Steiner, Lori Wagner, Gore Vidal, and more. All right. So it has the 5 cuts of the film in here, a 200-page hardback bound book, including a host of essays, interview, and artwork, a 200-page bound book with 2 Gore Vidal screenplays and the novelization, a partial reprint of May 1980's Penthouse special Caligula issue, custom artwork outer rigid slipcase by William DeVillers, custom artwork design on the slipcase, 8 poster cards, 2 by A3 reversible posters featuring French Ultimate Cut, Australian Ultimate Cut, USA, and Italian original postered, limited edition, and numbered release. Now, I'm looking for the number. Oh, here's my number right here. I got number 1021 of 5,000. It has a 5.1 DTS audio, it looks like. I don't know if that's on all of them. Let's get into it and see here. Wow, this one is going to take a very long time to do a 4K review of. But we're going to take a look at it for right now. It looks like marble, which is very cool. And that just pops off back there with that little glue stick. And you have another huge book, The Most Decadent Man in the History of Man. You have screenplays in here, and what I like, I'm already seeing it. So these were copied from original, like working screenplays. So you're going to see like markings in the margins and stuff where it was corrected or where the actor or director or whomever made notes in there. I love seeing that. You're going to see that. A good used script is going to actually probably have a lot of notes in the margins and stuff like that. So you have a lot of, I keep seeing one that's got a lot of writing. The book is brand new, so that's very stiff. Kind of hard to flip through. So see, you can tell one that's just printed without, like, it's just a reprint versus one that was printed, scanned in from where it was used. You're going to have all these markings and stuff in there. Oh, here we go. Look at all this. All these right. So whoever script this was writing all in the margin, making little notes, little questions, little stuff like that. Let's see. Did it say whose this was? It says something right here, but I can't make it out on whose it was. Lots of notes, doodling and stuff going on in here. I love that. And you guys know Tinto Brass. He makes, he's kind of borderline. He's a dirty guy. Actually, besides Caligula, I think his most like cheerful movie, like lighthearted, is still like a lot of naked people in it. Is cheeky. But yeah. And then here, this is the ultimate cut slip box. McDowell and Heather Mirren. So you're going to get this in a 4K, and it has a Blu-ray. So here are all, this has got everything in it, all 4 cuts. We'll take a look at those posters in just a second. So you got the ultimate cut is on your 4K there, and then this is the ultimate cut disc 2, the ultimate cut disc 3. So you'd have to look. One of these is going to have the uncensored cut, one's going to have the Italian cut, one's going to have the Australian cut, one's going to have the pre-screening cut. But these are on Blu-rays that are 50 gig Blu-rays. I do believe these are 50s. Yeah, they're 50s. So you're going to have all those in there. There is all your cuts of the film. And it slides back into this box. I can't wait to review these. It's going to be a trip. Back of that again. That's a very cool slipcover. So here's a partial reprint. This is the little Penthouse magazine. Let me kind of flip through. I don't know what I can show, what I can't. There is let's just say some very interesting artwork in here. Like having a pre-screen for you children's out there. I think it's funny because like it's like a partial reprint of the Penthouse magazine, so you have like some of the ads. And I'm gonna tell you, I have hundreds of vintage Playboys that I buy tons of old vintage magazines to do my mixed media paintings on, like with this stuff over here, like with Frank and stuff back here. And vintage Playboys and Penthouse and stuff had the best advertising from the 60s, 70s, 80s, the best advertising ever. Yeah, there's definitely some stuff you can't show on YouTube in here. Lots of stuff you can't show on YouTube in here. Sorry, y'all. But there it is. This is the Penthouse. I think it's funny they got the cigarette ad that was on the back. But here is the Caligula special. Trust me, it's very Penthousey in here. There's a lot that you can't show. But that's super cool. Little mini version of that. Art cards. Let's check these out. Very, very cool. What better proof that I am God? I have a husband and a wife. I am all that is and was and ever will be. Good Lord. Malcolm McDowell. Caligula. Un film de Tinto Brass. These different versions are just like they're in all these different languages. They're like mini versions of different posters, which is very, very cool. Oh, this one may be my favorite right here. That might be my favorite. That one and this one. Super cool. Super cool art cards there. There is a hardbound book in here. I mean, I have no idea what's in it, so let me just have a look. So it's just a lot of like making of and stills and artwork. The multiple cuts and censorship. It gives you a history. It says the ultimate cut. Here's interesting. This new cut, which screened at Cannes in 2023, was a completely unique frame-by-frame restoration utilizing more than 90 plus hours of original negative material and edited in accordance with the original script by Gore Vidal. New to this cut. Here's everything that's new to this ultimate cut. As I mentioned, not a single frame was used with completely unseen performances and angles. So not a single existing frame was used with completely unseen performances and angles. So there is nothing in that cut that has ever been seen before. Period. Period. It had never been on any cut before. New sound design and all new score, including original voice of actor Teresa Ann Savoy, whose dialogue was replaced in previous versions by an unknown voice actor. Visual effects have been used to complete set designs that were either hastily prepared or covered with curtains or painted backgrounds. A new opening animated sequence where the original script included such a sequence but was never filmed. The hardcore sex shot by Guccione is removed. So they took out that part. The unrated, uncensored cut. This is the best known version of Caligula, which was edited by Nino Baraghi. It includes the hardcore pornography shot by Guccione and Giancarlo Lu. The pre-release cut. This version is pre-released version of the film. The shorter runtime stems from the exclusion of those pornographic scenes. It actually shows more footage shot by Tinto Brasse. And the film's editing style and sound are basically the same. It says, let's see, the R unrated version takes out most everything that is controversial in the others. So it tells you, this book gives you all kinds of information about everything, the production, what's different about everything. Very, very cool. This is a big, thick, hardback book here. Everything you ever wanted to know about mainstream porn, but were afraid to ask. A beginner's guide to real sex in cinema. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys, Caligula is not the only movie to ever put unsimulated sex in movies, whether it's oral or real sex. It's happened before, and with like mainstream actors, not just like actors cast for that purpose. So very, very interesting. A lot to look at there. Check out these posters. I'm assuming they're okay to show. Yeah. So this was the new poster. It says for the 2020 or 2023 cut of the film, which is still pretty erotic if you look at those outlines. Then you got Helen Mirren and Malcolm McDowell back there on that poster. I like I like films that are kind of like controversial, whatever. I like that. I always hate doing the posters because it's always hard to get them back. And then let's see. This is probably my least favorite artwork of them all. Here, I like that a lot. It's just clean and powerful. I don't know, like, I understand the artist's interpretation, but that one's just kind of my least favorite. I still don't think I got this one folded back correctly. There we go. And that is everything in there, guys. I am going to deep dive this. This will be like after spooky season. So if someone else does a 4K review, it probably will not be to the level that I'll dive into it. But I'm very interested to see this. But we're already kind of stepping outside of spooky season here a little bit with this. But I really wanted to show you this because a lot of people haven't been talking about it. This is one that I ordered a long time ago because it's just an infamous movie that I feel like should be part of your collection. And I wanted to check out. Anytime, like, I think it's the most ambitious undertaking of a 4K ever to assemble an almost 3-hour movie from 90 hours of never before seen footage of the original negatives is insane. And then you get all the other cuts too. So, gonna check it out. Been a long time since I sat and watched this movie through, and it looks like I'll be doing it a few times to check it out. But there you go. There is my umbrella haul and a look at the Caligula set. Let me know what you guys think. Did you pick it up? Is it something that you're considering picking it up? Do you have the Mario set? What do you got there? Umbrella kicking it out of park with these big sets, putting a whole lot of work in there. But please like and subscribe. It does help out the channel. We are still spooky season focused. This one kind of steps out just a little bit, but I wanted to share this with you. Spooky season focused through Halloween, and lots of spooky content to come. And we do all kinds of things here. Physical media news, 4K reviews, unboxing, lists, rankings, all that from a fan and filmmaker's perspective. If that sounds like something that's your jam, please like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And you can consider helping the channel even more by joining below at my Patreon or right here on YouTube. It really does help me out. You get special access to videos, behind the scenes of my filmmaking, short films, feature films, trailers, all kinds of stuff that I've done, gag reels. And, of course, you get your name and lights and all that stuff here, and I really do appreciate it. It makes a world of difference for me, my family, and this channel. And until next time, be kind, rewind like always. This is Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.
I know.